Greetings everyone. Welcome to another exciting episode of PropTech Pioneers, proudly brought to you by Habytat, with both roots in Dubai and India. I'm your host, Harshita, and I work as the customer success lead at Habytat. Today's episode is a truly special one. We are thrilled to bring it to you. Joining us is someone who has been a true driving force in digital transformation sphere. Arvind Prithvinath Singh, the Chief Technology Officer of Puravankara. Welcome, Arvind.
Thank you, Ashita. Thanks for the introduction.
Yeah, I wanted to give a quick intro about Arvind to our listeners. Okay, so with over 25 years of experience, Arvind is a visionary technology leader who had led innovations across a wide range of industries from consumer tech, finance, mobility to e-commerce, gaming, entertainment, IT infrastructure, and of course, real estate. He brings a unique techno-functional leadership blend, having worked with both established software giants and startup builds from the scratch. His contributions have earned him multiple innovation awards, and his thoughts on technology have been featured in national media, both in print and online. So, Arvind, we're truly excited to have you here today, and I want to explore your journey, your insights, your thoughts, how PropTech is shaping for real estate.
Thanks, Ashita. Thanks for the nice intro. Thanks for inviting me on this talk. I would love to share my views around my experience through my journey.
Yeah, that's nice. So, can we start from the career journey?
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
So,
Had
shall I
yeah.
start?
Yeah, you had a really dynamic journey in tech, right? So, can you take us through how it all began and how you found yourself working as a, digital transformation and real estate intersectioning it? And also, I wanted to know why this industry, why not other industries?
So, I started my career back in '99. When I passed out from college.
Mm-hmm.
So, you remember back in 1999, this digital transformation thing was nowhere. So it was dot-com world where knowing Java was enough. So I started my career from there. Started in C++, hardcore programming. Built some products back in early 2000, which were way early in the world. So like what you see today, the set-top box, the audio, the video on demand, which you see on your in your house, all those streaming technology I built back in early 2000, which was too early because the world was not ready for it. World means India was not ready for it, and the technology support or infrastructure support also was not there. But that is how I started. And then, as you touched on that, I have a very diversified experience. I have been in various industries. I started with ITES, and then I went to gaming company, which was a startup. Then I went to Global Logic, which is a known ITES company. Then I went to travel. Cheapo Air is one brand which is well known across US. I was there responsible for bringing digital transformation. So and then I tried my hand in retail. I was 6 years in retail in Future Group and Reliance Retail. I'm one of the founding member, core member of 7-Eleven India. I was the CTO for 7-Eleven India. So I brought 7-Eleven from Tokyo and Texas to India. We have 50 odd stores today in Mumbai, and it's shaping up. After trying hands in retail, I just thought of if you see my career, every 5 years, 4 years, I've tried new industries because my the basics of technology doesn't change from industry to industry. Nuances of industry do change. There's no doubt about it. But basics. If your basics are right, and you are ready to risk yourself, you can explore. So I believe in that thought. So I've explored various industries across my career, and that gives me adrenaline. That pumps my adrenaline to get going. So from retail, I thought of real estate. Because I felt that real estate still is catching up with technology. updates, innovations. There's a lot of scope in real estate to bring those innovations and be the front runner, because traditionally, if you see this industry has been very face to face interaction, paper oriented, location centric, operations oriented industry. So now bring there was a long room to play in real estate. That's the reason I came here with that thought. It has been 3.5 years with Puravankara Group. When we say Puravankara is one brand, Provident Housing is another brand. We have a construction company called Starworth Infrastructure Limited. We have an interior design company. We have a renting and leasing company. So it's a group of companies in real estate under Puravankara brand or umbrella.
It's like your
So
full
uh,
purpose behind it.
yeah. So if I talk about what kind of innovations I was able to bring in real estate, see real estate. One joke I will say, when I was moving from retail to real estate, people asked me what a CTO will do in real estate. So because it has been a traditional industry. So if you talk to techies, they will always question because for them understanding that every industry is run by technology. So every industry is going through a digital transformation. So that's the reason I've come to real estate. See, when you talk about digital transformation, there are three aspects of the digital transformation. You want to bring digital transformation to bring efficiency, operational efficiency, to bring a better customer engagement and experience. And then third is you go to market is faster for you. Fourth is you want more transparency in whole process, customer engagement. So these are four pillars around which this whole digital transformation journey works.
I want to interrupt here. So you're trying to tell me that the your thoughts on the operational customer experience or business strategy. This has been a traditional space. This whole real estate is a traditional space. How are you interrupting this digital transformation as? Because a lot of people are finding it difficult to adapt to the digital transformation. So how do you cope up with how the business strategy works here?
So it's a great question. As you said, it's a traditional industry. So you would have challenges in bringing change. The foremost challenge is the change management. The adoption is the challenge. So you can bring the best of the technologies, but adoption and the change management becomes difficult. So the strategy for that is you should not solve what the business doesn't want to solve. You have to understand what business problems you are trying to solve with technology, and then you have the business partners, business team partnering with you in the change. So when they own with you that transformation, that adoption or your change becomes easy.
Okay. Okay.
So that's one part. Second part is if you talk about technology implementations, they are typically a long run. It evolves, so there is a high cost to it. So the if you want to showcase the complete end to end transformation, that's very difficult to if you estimate the total cost of transformation. But the strategy should be like you approach it stage wise or phased manner, where you try to address the low hanging fruits, show the results, and then get into next phase, because then the appreciation of that technology change is higher.
And also, I wanted to know about what is the biggest roadblocks here. Like, when you're trying to tell about the strategy and all the people adapting to it, and in the future we might digitalized more. Like, this is nothing. I think we are in the baseline. Go.
I talked about the soft part of the challenges. I would talk about the technique part of IT part of the challenges. So if you analyze, it's the IT tools or frameworks are very defragmented. So no, it's not a platform oriented approach where you are bringing a enterprise level implementation which addresses things easily. So how you can stitch together those fragmented implementations to a platform oriented approach, that's very important. So that enterprise strategy should be in place, and then you start stitching things together to walk the journey.
Interesting
So
one.
I can talk about certain great technology innovations which are actually impacting industry.
Yeah.
So I can go to that. Like if you see today, you will see there is a lot of play of AR, VR, which actually changes the whole customer experience.
Yes.
So
Yes.
sitting in US, I can still do a digital walkthrough, or get an experience of the property, and take a decision around it. I don't have to fly down at the location to see the property and touch and feel the property. So no, that AR VR experience, that immersive experience is a great technology to have. Then if you want to renovate your house, or you want to purchase a new furniture, or you have purchased a flat and you want to see how the what kind of furniture will suit in. So you have technology in place where you can place those furnitures in virtual world and see how your flat will look like, or bungalow will look like, and take decisions around it, which color you want in the wall. All those decisions, personalized decisions you can take with the help of the technology. The other part, which is very impactful, is which is actually futuristic if you talk about Indian market, is the blockchain. So blockchain will bring a lot of speed in the whole transactional journey of a property. So the property details could be put in blockchain, and then the whole transaction could be done through blockchain. So it will bring speed. So but if this technology will needs to be supported with governance framework in place. Like you have government policies that today, if you see, the agreement has to be done in a printed copy. It cannot be done in a soft copy. It cannot be done through e-signature. But the future, in future, that will happen. So this whole the framework of blockchain and the smart contracts will work great for real estate.
So talking to this blockchain and all the things, so I'm keen to know what are the your key interest. So emerging technologies you personally excited about. So what do you
I
think
think
is a big disruptor in PropTech space now?
I think I touched on these two. These are the big disruptors, and then AI is everybody is talking about that. That will disrupt every industry. It's not just real estate. When you talk about AI, no industry will be untouched by AI. So when we talk about artificial intelligence, it will get into different functions of the industry. Like you talk about customer service, you talk about marketing, you talk about finance, you talk about legal, yeah, you talk about contract. Everywhere this AI will bring disruption, because that will help in bringing efficiency, that will help in bringing speed. At the same time, with these digital transformations, there's a risk also which needs to be managed. Like with AI and IoT, there's a lot of security risk, or there is a larger security risk, um, which could be exposed to. So how you handle, or bring the governance, strong governance in place, that will define the path ahead.
That's nice. Yeah, that's a balanced out take how we can take it further. And I also wanted to ask, if you're giving the advice to the listeners now, so if they want, if you're gonna give advice to us from the scratch, we want to start. So, what advice would you give for all of us?
So I think biggest advice is, since you know the industry, like it's a traditional industry with legacy systems in place, legacy process in place. Change management is difficult. The but we every the industry wants to change, but the change happens through the processes, through people, through the culture. So data driven culture has to come in. Technology driven culture has to brought in. So my suggestion is, the approach should be a phased manner. Try to address the business problem statements first, rather than building the whole room in one go.
So I heard from risk explore and the purpose driven to the AI to blockchain, all the technologies. So before I want to let you go, of one last question we wanted to ask. How do you see India adapting to PropTech trends, and what's your role at Puravankara in pushing these movement forward? So how do you explain that?
I think India is on the in a stage where it's driving the change in the world. So yeah, beyond prop tech, I can take an example which can be example for everyone to relate to. Like you talk about UPI payments. India, nobody had thought a decade back that India would be leading the digital transactional system in the world.
Yes,
So
yes.
that way, even real estate is also not not it's not untouched. So now India would be leading it. Yeah, I think if you talk about AI, India is the first, the biggest adopter of AI today. So there is a lot of experimentation, lot of use cases getting explored, pilot run in various industries, also in real estate. Where you will see the adoption and in coming time.
Okay, that's nice. So
I
yeah.
think I just want to, before we close, I wanted to touch on this
Yes,
data
yes,
driven culture. So
yes.
see, traditionally India has been more execution focused, more result focused. So at that in that process also, the data culture should be there. Well, what kind of data you are capturing. What, is there a governance in place? Are you utilizing the data to take the business to next level? So that is also critical. So when you talk about real estate, it's not just about IT technology. Real estate actually compromises of prop tech, construction tech also. So no, when you talk about prop tech, like I touched on visual virtual walkthroughs, IoT, all those are part of prop tech. Then you have construction tech. So with 3D printing, 3D construction coming in, like with emphasis on ESG, there would be a lot of prop tech innovation which will which has started showing up, and which will evolve as we.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So I learned a lot, like from risk taking, you're exploring, you're purpose driven, and you're so balanced out in all the sectors. That is what I feel personally. So yeah,
Yeah, because I come with a diversified experience.
yeah, 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 it's true. So Arvind, thank you so much for sharing your journey.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
Thank
your
you for
insights were
having me.
amazing. It's a pleasure talking to you.
Same here. Thanks a lot for having me here. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. So, to all our listeners, thank you for tuning into PropTech Pioneers. We have got more amazing stories coming your way. So, be sure to subscribe and stay connected. Until next time, signing off from the House of Habitat, this is Hashita. See you soon. Thank you. Thank you, Arvind.
Thanks.